All right. So it looks like we're officially live. What is going on, everybody? This is your man Chris, aka the Superhero, back with another video. Today we have another Super Talk. We have a special guest today. He's a special guest kind of because he was on last time, but now it's his solo debut. We got my man Chase here in the building. What's going on, Chase? How you living, man?
Good. What about you?
So I'm good, man. It's another day, another $9, but you know what I'm saying? We doing what we gotta do. Uh Also, before we get started, this video is not sponsored by Dunkaroos, but Dunkaroos, if you're seeing this and you want to throw your boy a couple dollars, I had an incident at Target yesterday where I went in, I saw him. I don't know if you know, Chase. Do you know about Dunkaroos?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so Dunkaroos is like an old school like snack that we had back in the day. It was cookies and frosting, what kids do not need, but they gave it to us and we love it. So they came back with it. I saw it in Target, and I tried to get some yesterday, but when I went to check out, they were like, "It's not in the system. You can't buy it." I was like, "No!" Like I turned into a Karen. I was like, "Let me speak to the manager. I need to talk to somebody right now. I need my Dunkaroos." So I ended up leaving and coming back to get them, but it was a whole big thing. But I got 3 packs of Dunkaroos now. And if you see me snack on these throughout the video, don't take it personal. I have a slight addiction.
Dunkaroos used to be fire. I haven't seen them in a while though.
What's your go-to snack, Chase?
Snack total, just like in general.
In general, like if you like sitting there and you like, man, I need like something just to chomp on. What you looking for? Like chips, cookies?
Jalapeno chips.
Is it like the kettle ones?
Yes and no, yeah, but pretty much kettle, yeah.
Man, those people in my job be eating those, and they be coming up to me.
They stink.
Hey, whoa! That's the thing. It's like I'm sure they're delicious, but they are horrible on your breath area.
Yeah. I don't eat them in public, but they do stink.
Smart man. I like how you think about the people around you. Don't eat them in public. All right, so it took me an extra little minute to get set up. I had a whole bunch of questions that I had written down for you. But of course, like I knew myself would, I lost it right before the show started. So it's all good just because I got to memorize for the most part. And I know I really wanted to stay on topic of the show, the event. Kind of your thoughts on how, you know, the sneaker community is going to be post COVID-19, how that stuff's going to be. And then also I wanted to get a little bit into your personal collection. I know a lot of people know you for selling shoes, reselling, whatever, what have you, but I'm pretty sure your collection is fire too. And I've always just personally wanted to see what you rocking. So we're going to get into that a little bit later. But go ahead and getting everything started. Wanting to stay on track. Laced Up STL, July 25th, correct?
Yes, sir.
And so for anyone who did not see the last Super Talk that we had, we were on with Brandon and you. We talked about the event a little bit, kind of your thoughts on the event. So we'll get into that. But as far as even you personally are concerned, how long have you been just into sneakers in general, whether it's from just resale or just personally liking shoes yourself?
Well, I started in like 6th grade, and then I kind of did it like just collecting, you know, every birthday I got a pair of shoes, small stuff like that. And then I went to my first actual sneaker con in Chicago in 7th grade. And then I went from 7th grade to about freshman year. And then after freshman year, I kind of quit until about the beginning of COVID. And now I'm back into it a lot heavier than I ever have been.
Man, I remember seeing you at the first Show Me Kicks event. How old were you at that event?
What year was that? 2014?
2014?
So I was 14. No, I was 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah,
So
13.
this is my Chase story. So we're holding Show Me Kicks, and this is my first event hosting it. And the first event I actually went to, I'm just seeing a whole bunch of older guys. Like I see the younger kids, like teenagers for the most part, like holding up the shoes at the event, trying to sell those, whatever. But at Show Me Kicks, when I'm getting ready to set up everything and I see you, I'm like, okay, who's like little brother is up here like selling shoes? And then like I see your mom, and I'm like, I don't see like nobody else around here. So I can remember talking to you just because I saw all your shoes and I kind of introduced myself, whatever. And I was like, this kid is so young. And
Yeah.
even when I talk to you now, I kind of miss you as a kid and being young. And I don't do it out of disrespect, but I do it more out of just, I'm impressed. I'm very much impressed by how young you are and the ambition you have to do what you do and keep it more of a business. I've seen a lot of kids, even me personally, I don't have the I don't have the mindset of being able to have either like a lot of shoes or a lot of money and being able to kind of like stay in my lane and like wanting to keep a business going and stuff. You know, as a kid, especially being younger, they get a lot of money and they get really excited. They just want to buy a whole bunch of stuff up. But to see your business prowess and how you handled yourself at such a young age, I was very impressed. So, what is it at such a young age that made you say, you know, I'm gonna really kind of take this seriously? I'm gonna like get vendor tables and go to events. Like, what made you really like snap into that and go so hard with it?
A lot of it has to do with my brother. I don't know. He was at the first ever Show Me Kicks. My
I
brother
remember.
really introduced me into shoes. To be honest, he is now completely out of it. He actually does some of my Excel spreadsheets though for keeping track of deals and stuff. But my brother really did influence me a lot, as well as my mom, who has always been the most supportive about my whole business. I mean, even when I couldn't drive, she drove me up to Indiana to do shows. And it was also, I mean, I wanted to create memories as well with my family, as well as my mom. Like some of the greatest memories I ever have with my mom is shoe related. So I kind of realized that, oh, this can make me money, but also make me, happy. And, I mean, it's the best of both worlds. And I am personally not I guess free enough to have like an actual job, whatever at my age could get. So this is a great way to keep my business, keep the income, because I refuse to take money from my mom or anything like that. So that's really kind of what turned it up, is that I didn't really need a job, which I like. So
That's what's up. Like
yeah.
that is admirable in the case of like you don't want to have to like take money for your mom. So you're gonna work and do what you have to do to try to get the money. And even I would say even myself around your age, I kind of had that same mentality. For me, it was more I know I wanted stuff. And like as kids, it was one of those things where like whenever you go somewhere, the parents are like, "Don't get this, don't touch this."
Mhm.
Like, do you got McDonald's money? I want to be like, "Yeah, I got McDonald's money. Like, let's go to McDonald's." Like, you talking all that shit? Like, I'm hungry. I want some fries and a toy. So it's like I used to just find different ways to try to kind of like hustle and try to get money. So I
Mhm.
definitely admirize you for, you know, taking it to another level and not just saying, you know, I'm gonna do my kind of a couple of hustle jobs here and there. I'm gonna actually, you know, get out, start a little business and kind of keep it going. So from your memory, how many events do you think you've been to as a
Oh,
vendor?
I gotta count back in my head. Let me think. One, two. Oh my god. I think probably around 15 and
Okay.
about 10 in Missouri.
Okay, so you've been out of state too. Do you know a
Yeah.
couple of places? Can you remember a couple of out of state ones that you've been to?
I went to Chicago, Sneaker Town, Iowa, like Exchange or something like that, and then a lot in Indiana, the global laced ones. Did a lot of those.
Mhm. So have you made any like connections with people from out of town that you like still kind of keep in touch with?
Oh, tons. I especially in Indiana. I'm really close with a lot of Indiana people now. This one guy named Soul Summit or Summitity from Indiana. Met him at the first Global Laced, and we've kept in touch ever since. Done deals. He actually helped me find one of my grails, which I'll show off later. So I made a lot of great connections. Iowa, not so much, and the Chicago, not so much, just because I was both super young at the time to even kind of know what I was doing as well as making connections. But Indiana has really paid off in the long run.
That's what's up. Now, when you originally were doing that, were you going there with the intention of like networking and meeting people, or were you just kind of like, I just want to sell shoes?
Kind of both. I didn't really have an idea on how I was gonna do networking because I'm going in not knowing anyone. So I was kind of like, you know what, this could be a good time to just say what's up, introduce myself in Indiana, see if I could bring any of those customers down to St. Louis. But my main intention was to go out there, and this may sound kind of douchey, but I love showing off my collection. I'm just I'm like proud of how far I've came. And so I also like to view myself as like a role model for like you said, when I was 13, people can get to where I am at 13. So I just love to do that, which also I love setting up for tables as well.
That's really another reason why I admire you. And I think I might have said this earlier. If I haven't said it to you before, I think of you and I use people like you as like role models when I see younger kids and when I kind of talk to people that I see maybe going off the wrong path. It's like, hey, I know you see me with sneakers and you see me on YouTube or whatever, but it's like you can start that, like whether it's on videos or whether it's collecting sneakers or whatever, like use what you want to do to fuel your passion. So if you like shoes, if you like toys, if you like, whatever the case may be, like you can use that to your advantage. So it's like if I see kids with a lot of toys, it's like, hey, you could resell those. Like I'm in the Funko Pop, so I go to like the toy conventions where they resell those and stuff like that. Shoes even. Like, I don't know how much your parents helped you with it, but I know if there's a kid with their parents in life and they're able to like help them get their first shoe to resell, or even if the kid can like come up with a couple dollars and the parent goes half, or even if the kid has to go with the whole thing, start with one pair of shoes, resell those and take that money and invest it back in the business. So do you remember what the first shoe for you was that got it all started?
My first ever shoe that got me into shoes was the 2012 pink, like all pink breast cancer hyper dunks, which is whack. But my first ever shoe that I resold were the Weatherman foams, and those didn't even come out that long ago. But yeah,
that's crazy because I remember when those came out. It was around my birthday, and I got those for my birthday. I don't remember what year. And I rocked that. I had that outfit. That was like the outfit that I laid out on my bed like the day before my birthday. And it was hard because it's like the Weatherman, so it's all those different colors. But I just so happened to find like the shirt that matched the shorts, and I was like, I'm finna kill the game. So yeah, those was definitely fire.
Yeah.
So I know you say you're kind of winding down as far as shoes are concerned now because you can ready to go off into college and stuff like that. Was that solely the decision of like you going off to college you want to wind down, or is it kind of one of the things where you've been doing this so long you feel like you just kind of want to take another break a little bit?
I mean, honestly, I've thought about a lot how much money I could make with my business. I mean, I could take a year off and still be fine, but I really do just want to take a break and focus on college. I really love football, so I want to focus on football, getting bigger, getting better. But I still plan to do small stuff here and there. Like my mom, as I said, is super supportive, so she'll be like a home base if I ever sell anything. She's awesome, so she knows exactly what to do to ship it out. But mainly, as big as it is now, I do want to slow it down so I can focus on my future. And then maybe, the biggest plan I have is coming back to it and then hopefully moving down to like Florida, something like that, or maybe even stay here and open up my own consignment shop. I know Charles is doing something like that, so that's the big plan.
That's the big plan. Get that shit done, sir. Excuse my language.
Yes, sir.
Everybody that don't like cussing. Question: is your mom Laura?
Yes.
Okay. So he said hello, and I was like, "Who is Laura? I don't know any Laura."
Yeah.
So,
That
hey,
is my grandmother.
hey, Chase's mom. Thank you for having him and supporting him to have him on my show. I really appreciate your son and what he does. And I talk about you to younger kids that I meet that ask about what I do. They don't know who you are, of course, but I always talk about a younger kid that I meet who sold sneakers, and he just did it. He worked hard, and it doesn't take long. It literally takes just a couple of hours to just focus to be able to sit down, get your stuff together, like you said. Like you got Excel sheets and ways that you kind of mark everything down. I'm sure, and I know one thing I definitely wanted to talk to you about was kind of one thing I've been noticing from you lately is your Instagram sales. So you do, I think it's like, what is it? Sales stories?
Yes.
Do you call it?
Yes. Story sales. Yeah.
So
Um,
when did that start and how did you come up with the idea to do that?
that has started. So I used to just mainly do like small, just post a shoe on my personal Instagram. I didn't really have a shoe Instagram. I did, but I was never on it. I had maybe 100 followers. And at the beginning of COVID and everything, I got back on the shoegram, got more active, and then I saw like I don't remember who it was, but there was someone I followed who just kept posting everything on the story and nothing on the feed. So I was like, oh, that's a lot quicker, a lot easier. I mean, it reaches out to everyone as well. So I thought, let's just give that a try. So then I said, we're going to do a story sale. Everything that's for sale is going to be on the story. And I mean, I've had some crazy ones. I had one where I literally posted my entire collection for sale. And yeah, I mean, it's fun. I honestly like it. It's a good way to make quick sales. And so what I normally want to do, I normally want to do it on a Sunday night so I can ship Monday morning, or
Mhm.
like a Tuesday, Wednesday type deal, so I can always get it out as quick as I can. But yeah, story sales are very successful, and I love doing them.
I was just getting ready to ask, have they been successful? But obviously they are for you. But
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them. I've seen a couple things in my size, and it always catches my attention. And at this point in my life, I'm not really out to buy a whole bunch of stuff. Lately, I have been buying a lot of stuff, but I've kind of been trying to slow down. One, because I know the show is coming up, and I want to try to have some money to kind of spend up there. But it's just so much stuff that comes out that it's like unless you're financially in the situation to where you can really just like cop everything every weekend. Like it's too hard to try to keep up with that type of stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
are you doing any like new pickups? Like are you going out getting releases or anything like that? Or you just kind of staying more in your lane of just business wise?
I mean, of course, I'll always go for the morning sneaker hits or the online stuff. But it's all I hate how it's just pure luck, and and then it's pure bots, and I don't do bots.
Oh
No, I'm
wow.
not disrespecting. Yeah, I mean, I know people hate them, but I mean that's their own grind, so good for them. But I've mainly been picking up just like small stuff. And as we talked about earlier, I love old Nike basketball, so I've been getting a bunch of that stuff in. Um, and then some new dunks I've been getting a lot, like the hype ones I've been getting. But I
Mhm.
haven't really been going for like the fives that just came out. I know you got them. I didn't really go for those. I don't plan on going for the 11s or like the ones. I just don't like new releases unless it actually catches my eye.
Yeah, so you just kind of go for what you like type thing.
Exactly. And I mean, if I resell it, I resell it. If not, I keep it.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's good about the business that you're in is that you can go for, if it was me, I would go for everything just for the fact that I know somebody's going to want it. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person that like, I would get something and it's like, okay, but I get it in hand and it's like, I love this. So
Yeah.
even like even like the fives. Like I sold a pair, so when I got them, I had them in hand and was like, "Oh, these are lovely." Like,
Yeah.
should I sell them? Like I could send them and cash that back. Like, and he really can't say nothing. So, but I ended up selling them, and they're still out. They're still on websites and stuff right now. So it's not like they're not available. I made a couple bucks on them. He got his with no work, and that's the reason that I know we were kind of talking about bots and stuff. That's one of the reasons that, as much as I hate people with bots, I can't be mad at them, just because I know there's a certain level of work that goes into bots, whether it's financially buying it or going out and trying to find it. So, it's one of those things where I say, if you want the shoe, you'll do what you got to do to get the shoe. So if you want it that bad to where you want to get a bot and, do the work to set it up for your computer and all that, I don't know how it works. But if you want to do that, like, put that work in to get your money. So I can't be mad at it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what are some things that you're excited about the event? I know a lot of people are just excited to have the event, period. But I know with you being the creator of it, kind of that being your baby, what are some things that you're personally excited about to see?
I'm excited to see everyone's, like new collections. I love people's, and especially like some people go crazy with how they display their stuff. I just love to see, like, especially now, it's all Instagram. We don't have shows anymore. We haven't had one since last 2 years, July. And I love seeing what everyone's got. It's always so cool seeing a shoe you've never seen in person, which Charles will definitely have probably. And it just, I don't know. I also love seeing everyone, like all my guys. Like I said, I keep mentioning Charles, but I love seeing him and the kids and his wife, who just helped me a lot during this. Like seeing you and just people I haven't really talked to in a while, that we get to connect for a few hours over our favorite things. I'm also really personally excited to set up my own table, as I said, because I have gotten some stuff I've never had, and like I used to, me, I used to be all foams and like Yeezy stuff like that, but now I have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that I don't know how I'm gonna set up yet. So I'm really excited to see how I'm gonna do that for future stuff.
Man, I'm excited to see your table. Like whenever we have an event, have you been to every Show Me Kick so far?
Yeah. I might miss one because I had that broken neck.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
had a fucking broken neck, bro.
Yeah, but I think other than that, I was at everyone.
I always look forward to seeing you at the events, and you always have what I would say like a staple table. So when I say a staple table, I mean like whenever I think of a sneaker event, I always think of like your table. Like there's a whole bunch of shoes. It's like one shoe up on the table. It's got a price on it. It got the size on it. So you just kind of look at the table. Usually it has a do not count sign on it because the shoes on there is stuff you want to kind of keep in good condition. But you just have so much stuff, man. And it's brand new to some stuff that's been worn. You have basketball stuff. Like you said, you got foam Yeezys. You'll have some of the latest releases. Like, how do you like come up? I guess it's not really how do you come up. How can I create this question? How have you built up your collection over the years? Was it like strategically like this is what I'm going to get? Like I need to get this stuff in my inventory, or was it just kind of like I see stuff I want to get it?
So it's gone in phases. So I used to be like this with toys. I was always in like a Lego phase, and then like a Star Wars phase. Like I've always had like a phases of collecting certain things. So it started off with KDs. I collected every single KD6, which was a weird model, but I collected all of them. And then I moved to collecting all the foams, and then collecting all the Yeezys, and now I'm on collecting all the Off-Whites. So it's kind of gone in phases to where, like now, I think I have maybe 7 pairs of Yeezys, and that's it. And now I have almost every Off-White. So like it's kind of that type of strategy to where I just want to switch to what I'm feeling at the time. But it's also kind of what you said, just whatever I see, like, ooh, that kind of draws my eye. Let me get that real quick, type thing.
Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and cop that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. And like I said, I've always liked your diversity. with your collection because you have so much different stuff. And it's like I feel like a lot of times people come into shows expecting to see one thing, especially me in particular. Like I always know whenever a show comes around, people are always gonna for the most part have like the new stuff. They'll have Yeezys and stuff like that. But then like when I see a pair of like Kyrie Krispy Kremes or something like that, it's like, yo, like where or how? Like I have questions. So it's like, are there anything? What have there ever been a shoe that like in your case, it's saying like you weren't really looking for it, but it catches your eye and you're like, oh shit, like I gotta get that, and you like maybe had a little trouble getting it.
Yes, actually, recently. Let me find it. So I had this shoe a while back. It was one of my grails. It's kind of a high price, but also not really. It's the KD4 Weatherman. I had that
Oh
shoe.
yeah,
Yeah, I had that shoe a while ago. But I traded it for other smaller KD4s. I love KD4. It's my favorite shoe model ever. Um,
ever,
ever, yeah.
yeah.
I'll get any KD4 I can. But and then recently, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I found a pair on eBay, my size, dead stock for 500. I was like, I have to. So I pulled that trigger and finally got them.
You said 500.
Yep,
Mm.
it was a pretty
That's,
good deal.
Yeah, for Weatherman, what are your
Yeah.
size?
Yeah, 11.
And that's a personal. Okay, so you were an 11.
10 and a half, 11, yeah.
Good to know. All right. Sorry, I was trying to make sure I shared the feed because we're actually on the Shoepertalk page right now. Usually I go on my personal page, but this is going to be the first one that goes straight to the Shoepertalk page. So I wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to see it. All right, bet we're good to go. All right, so we talked about Weatherman phones. We talked about Weatherman KDs. I know we're gonna show some stuff, so I'll save that question for later on down the line. So what's your favorite? Well, actually, as far as like shoes that have come out lately, I would say like, what's your favorite shoe that's come out this year and why?
One of them, it's not very hype, but the Yeezy 380 Mist, love that shoe. It's a sick personal, like that, just like that kind of light pink. I love, and they're just comfy. I sold every pair I've had, and I regret it every single time. And but business is business. But definitely the Mists, the Chunky Dunks. I finally just got those in hand today. Love those. I know those go crazy. And other than that, I've been mainly just focusing on some old stuff. Those are kind of the only two. Oh, and then the Travis 270, one of my favorite Travis. Actually, the favorite Travis. Even though it looks like a dad shoe, but I love the dad shoe look.
That's why I like it. So I hated the dad shoe like name just because it was like, what's a dad shoe? And then I saw it, it was like, okay, like that's what it makes sense. And then it was kind of like the phases of like, oh, okay, it's a dad shoe, like it's a corny like shoe.
Like the
And
Monarchs.
like, yes, perfect example. Monarchs are a huge dad shoe. Let me see if I can.
I actually got a pair of Monarchs for personals.
like the white ones?
Yeah, the white and like navy blue ones.
Hold on, I'm finna pull them up right now so I can screen share.
They're such a dad shoe. I love it.
Oh my gosh. All right, let me see. Yo, it's so funny, bro.
Those
like
are tough.
For sale, $59.99, big sporting goods, bro.
They're cheap and they're comfy too.
And then Nike
they made a look up the Pete Carroll colorway for the Monarchs. They're actually sick.
Hopefully this works because I know Nike has been coming out with some crazy colorways of them.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna pull up Nike? All right, cool. What'd you say? What?
The Pete Carroll colorway. Yeah. Yeah. Those are tough.
Oh yeah, for the
Seahawks. He wore those in the game. I've been looking for him, honestly.
These are the ones that I've usually seen.
I like those too.
Black ones. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that. So yeah, Monarch definitely was a huge dash shoe. And then I would actually see, like you said, like people would get them and like rock them like heat. And I actually saw a couple guys at my job, older guys, like wearing them, just not even really knowing what's going on. And I would be like, "Yo, like those are sick. Like, can I see like your shoes?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." And they pull up like their dad jeans because their pants go all the way over the shoe. And it's like, "Oh, look at you with your little Air Monoxy, your little holy socks on. Go ahead, put your pants down, sir. Good job. Those are nice." But all right, man. We've talked a lot about the event. We talked about the current state of the sneaker game. Now we're gonna get into my favorite part, man. I want to see some personal collection stuff from you.
Okay.
Like I said, I had a list of like stuff I wanted to see in particular. Like I had some old school stuff. I had like new school stuff I wanted to see. But let's see. I know you said you had a lot of phones. You said you had like phones, Yeezys. You got like phones in the personal collection.
I have three. Let's see. I have 3 pairs left. No, 4. No. Yeah, I have 3 pairs left in my personal collection, and then 1 pair that's somewhat in the personal collection, but also for sale. The rest of them I've sadly gotten rid of, but I've kept the 4 main ones I've want to keep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up because I was thinking about the same thing. So let's see the chunk.
They're not my size. I need to get a size swap, but
okay, but you also going to say you are with a size swap.
Yep. I gotta figure out how to. Can I switch this? Can I turn my camera or should I just do it face?
Yeah, you
just do it face. Yeah. Ooh, how do I turn it? Cam? Oh, nope. Oh, there we go. Back camera. Does that work? Can you see?
Yep, that works. Yep.
Yeah, easy chunk.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. I want to see if I can like get yours bigger. Yeah, there we go.
So they're size 8. I need to get a size swap. So, and then here's the other one with the laces. Yeah, they're crazy in hand.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
So is that like an actual different texture too? The cow?
Yeah, this is like it's like fur, like cow fur. It actually feels like it, which is crazy. I don't know if it picks
How's
up
the
on
leather?
It's alright. It's not like shattered backward, but I mean it's cool.
I'm glad you say that because I feel like as a sneakerhead, that's always the shoe that we go off of when we talk about like the leather quality. Is it shattered backboard leather? All exactly. Got clouds on the back too.
Yep.
I never tripped off the clouds on the back. That's
cool. Go.
And
yeah,
I eat Ben and Jerry's. My favorite personally is Cherry Garcia, but when I saw those, I was like, "Yo, like I'll get some Chunky Monkey just off the hype right now."
I need to get some Ben and Jerry's because I want to use that as like a prop for the show.
Oh yeah, you definitely got
to. Yeah, just like the carton. So
if you don't bring it, I'll bring it.
Bet. Good looks. But yeah, I got some weird stuff in my collection. So
what's some stuff that people really wouldn't, I guess, trip off of? Like I know people are hype about like retros and off whites and all that stuff. So what's some under the radar stuff that you got?
Under the radar.
Stuff that you say it wouldn't be so hype, but you still love it.
Oh, definitely my LeBron 9s. Here. I've always loved LeBron 9s. And I just got some crazy ones. So I got those, the Miami ones. I'm working a deal to get the What's the LeBron 9s.
Christmas.
Yep, Christmas, and I got the mangoes. Those aren't really hype right now. And then a lot of my these. So I kind of organize my room into how I wear my shoes. This is strictly personal, everyday wear type stuff. That's like special occasion type stuff, and most of that I don't really wear that often. But these go crazy.
Stuff.
These go crazy. The Kith Ultra Boost mids.
The no laces.
Yep, underhyped, but I love these.
And you wear them, I see.
Yep. These are outlets right now. If anyone wants them, the Atmos Light.
Yeah. Okay. You started to step up a little bit.
Yeah, you can cop these at outlets for like shit. I think I got these for $60.
I don't remember where I saw those at, but I did see the sale sign on those.
And then these comfy, the 4D Alpha Edges.
I was just getting ready to say, how does that 4D, like, can you tell a difference? Like, can you feel it at all?
Yeah, it's a lot more breathable. Like these, and then the black pair too. Like, it's honestly, I like it a lot more than the normal Boost. I love the 4D. I'm trying to find the Ultra Boost versions, but
so these are tough. 4D is better than Boost?
Yeah, personally. Some people disagree because I also got these, the nice Kicks Ultra Boost, and I prefer the 4D over these. Comfort wise, not look wise though.
Okay, I was going to say look wise, those go crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think I've put on a pair of Ultra Boost one time, and it was super comfortable. But like I don't know. It just depends on the shoe with me. Like at first it was all about the midsole, but now the upper does a big deal too. Pull the shines out.
Which one? Oh, the Weatherspoons.
You keep hovering over. You keep hovering over them, and I just
yeah.
You could just never. That's one of the shoes where like the story is just as good as the hype of the
exactly. Shoe. Yeah. Did you see the A6 he's gonna do?
Did not. I heard that he was doing some more shoes, but you know when those came out, people were making like the little concepts of like all different shoes with that kind of colorway, like with the corduroy. So I didn't know anything unless I saw like on the website. But you said what is it? New Balances?
No, A6, like some gel lights. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it like the same kind of color scheme as those, or it's okay.
Yeah, and they're actually tough. Same color scheme and everything. I'm gonna try to get my hands on those.
Hold on, let me see what we can do here. You said it was A6. SPONAS. See what these look like. Oh, Sean.
Yep, they're tough.
Hold on. Let me see if these are even them. They keep asking me to do that. Is these them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow. Those are beautiful.
I hope he releases them soon. I don't know when he's going to, but they're sick.
That is a gorgeous shoe. Hold on, let me go here.
I actually first saw him on the Show Me Kicks Instagram.
Yeah, I seen him up there too. I forgot who put that up there. Let me see, because I want to share this other one. Huge shout out to Champ, bro.
I just talked to Champ earlier.
There we go. That's what they look like. So those are sick. And then they got the kid sizes too. I appreciate that kind of stuff so much more now. Of course, because I got a daughter, but I would never get her no stuff like that. She doesn't appreciate She doesn't appreciate kicks like that enough. I just got her some. I just got her some little Jordan. What are those? Spizikes. They some little velvet joints.
Oh yeah.
And I told her, I was like, we're gonna do an unboxing with daddy. Da, 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 da. She's like, oh, okay, cool. And then every time I've tried to do it with her, she'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm watching Power Rangers. It's like, what? Come on, like, let's get on this video. Let's make this content. Like,
Just do this for me.
Right,
Just one thing.
And then she'd be like, no, I'm good. Power Rangers on. Like, Beast Wars. Come on.
Yeah.
And then she watches the worst Power Rangers. She don't even watch the good ones. She watched the
She
new
don't watch
ones.
the old ones.
Nah, I be
The
trying to
old ones
watch the
tough.
old ones. She be like, nah, they don't got monsters and robots and shit. I was like, man, fuck you.
Oh my god.
All right, so let's see. We looked at some of the everyday stuff. Let's look at what is the wall of stuff you don't usually wear.
So this is, I kind of call this like my resale wall / like personal wall. So this holds most of my off-whites and kind of my hype stuff. That I'm not exactly wanting to sell, but I will sell if needed. So
right.
I guess we can go into probably the most hype right now. The Strange Love Dunks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dead stock. Velvet.
What is that, velvet?
They're crazy in hand. They feel crazy.
Let me see the logo up close. That back. Oh, the heart. And they could have did a cartoon heart, but they did not only a heart, but with the skull in it. Come on, man. The details, bro.
I know. I like the bottom. The bottom reminds me of like some like. Do you remember that old Laffy Taffy with like that stuff in there?
It was the big ones.
Yes, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Those are the most fire Laffy
Taffies.
Like the little ones with the jokes was like nah, but the big ones, those are
Those are heat. And then these, of course.
Oh my god. Ooh. Those
also, yeah, that's always. But yeah, these go crazy.
Travi went crazy. Like Travi went to the Nike campus and was like, "Give me everything. I want it all." You see this comment? You got the what the dog dunks? The dog dunk.
I don't. I had them so long ago, and I sold them right when I got out of the game, and I regret it so bad because I only sold them for like $250, and it broke my heart. I know.
What's your biggest regret sneaker wise? Like the shoe that you regret selling to this day? I'm pretty sure there are a lot of them, but if there
is, I'm trying to think of the one I probably regret most. I've sold a lot that I regret selling, but honestly, the shoes I sell, I normally get back. But a shoe that I've sold that I have not gotten back is probably I had the Yeezy Solar 2s that I sold. That I regret selling a lot.
You haven't gotten it back?
No, I got the Plats back. I got these back, but I don't have the Solars.
Ooh, that boy. Hold on, man. I'm on my Snapchat right now. Show the snap what Chase is working with. The Yeezys. We live on YouTube and Facebook right now, so make sure y'all tune in. All right, got to do that dual platform right marketing. What Chase is working with the Yeezys. We live on YouTube and Facebook right now, so make sure y'all tune in. Snapchat. All right, so let's keep it going, man. You pulled out the old Yeezys. Let's see some off-white. I see a lot of off-white in there. Let's pull some off-white stuff out.
Okay, but before I do that, I want to show you these. I got these today specifically for this show, so I can show off.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull up the full picture. All right, go ahead.
The Soulfly.
Oh shit. Okay, so
I think passes
quality.
Insane. I know you can kind of see it.
I see it. See it.
Yeah, this shoe is crazy. You can see
That so what like
I know.
what color is that? Is that like red, orange?
It's like a Miami, like the Miami colorway, Hurricane.
Okay, all right. And then
They
that
are
dark
nuts.
green.
Mm-hmm.
It low key look black, but I know like when the light hit, oh
Mm-hmm.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So I had to get those just for this.
I appreciate that. The exclusiveness.
So you want some
All right,
off-white?
yeah, let's throw some. It's because there's so much right there.
Yeah. So I showed these in the last show. But I'll show these again. These are beat, but I gotta clean them up. I'm gonna restore these. But the Complex Con Air Force Ones, off-white,
Mm-hmm.
my size 2. I'm gonna be rocking these at the show.
I was gonna say, you gonna rock them or you gonna let them go?
Now I'm gonna rock them.
So that's the show shoe. You gonna
Yeah.
switch it up, or that's gonna be the solo one you wear?
I might go from there to these right here.
I saw those earlier. Oh my god, those
The
are so
cactus plants.
those are so trill to me. Like I want
know.
those so bad.
They go crazy.
That was,
And then at the end, I'm gonna switch probably just to these, just to what the Kobe 8s, just for comfort wise.
classic. Got to do it for Kobe.
Yep. So, so back to off-white. I mean, the Euro ones.
Okay. Europe editions.
Mm-hmm.
Where
I had these. Like, yeah, I wear most of my off-white. Of course, the UNCs.
gotta have them. If you got a collection of off-white, gotta have those.
Yeah. I think I have every off-white, like the 10 colorway or shoes. So I got the Vapor Maxes, the OG ones. These are personally my favorite off-white, I think, other than the Complex Cons.
Yeah, those are definitely a hit. Like when I saw the 10 like drop, I literally was like, almost every one of these is like heat, fire.
Mm-hmm. Those go crazy. The Blazers.
Love Blazers. Like Blazers are one of the most slept on. Like people will make like dope colorway of the Blazer and like people be hype on it, but Blazers is just one of the like just easiest just throw on and wear shoes, bro.
Exactly. That's why I love these. Like as you can tell, I mean I've worn these quite a bit, but I mean I have to.
That's what makes them look better. Like
Exactly.
I feel like a shoe can be too fresh. Like unless you like fresh to death 24/7, like it don't make sense to just wear stuff like that all the time. Like you gotta wear your stuff and like make it look like you wear it.
Yeah, whenever I get off-white, whenever my mom sees it, she's like, "Is it supposed to look like that?" I'm like, "Yes, that's how they're made."
And it's so crazy that those are like some of the most expensive Nikes you can buy.
Yeah.
And they're like,
that's exactly what she says. She's like, "And you paid how much for those?" She's like, "They're half worn." I was like, "That's just how they look, Mom."
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Style nowadays.
These.
The
MCAs.
Man, I do not like that color at all, but that shoe, fire.
Yeah.
Like I hate the fact that like I think somebody had showed like off-white shoes without like it was like one part of the shoe that they didn't have or something. And it still like looked the same. And I was like, it's not the same. It's not off, not the off-white. It just kind of looks like the off-white. So it's just not the same.
Yeah. I agree with that. What else I got? I got the OG Presto. OG Prestos. I need a size swap in these two. These are too big for me. These are your size.
I like the Prestos. Oh, really?
Yeah, these size 12.
Presto off-white is too rich for my blood. It's hard for me to even say the word off-white without my bank account sending me an alert. Like, shut the hell up. What you doing even
You can't
talking
speak
about
to
off-white?
me.
Right. You can't get an off-white keychain. The only off-white I got is my t-shirts. The Jordan
I need
1.
some
The
off-white
Jordan
clothes.
1.
Which ones?
The off-whites.
Chicago's?
Just because I want to see them. I've seen them a million times. Everybody's seen them. Just, oh man, just Virgil.
I've
As
worn
much
these.
as I want to say, something about him only putting $50 into the movement, like you made off white, bro. Like you good. You've done enough for us. Pass off the 50 to me, bro.
And then
Show off, man. You got a lot.
got all the fly or the Zoom flies.
Let me see the pink ones.
I had 2 pairs of these, but I just sold one, so but I still have to keep one for the personal.
I mean, if you're gonna have a pink shoe,
These are them.
if you're gonna pull out a pink breast cancer shoe, that's the one that ain't nobody gonna say nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
At all.
Yeah, I like these. These and the pink foams are 2 of my favorite shoes I own.
Yeah, the pink foams are always gonna be a hit.
Mm-hmm.
What is the one with the Supreme sticker on it?
This is just so when I post pictures, people don't steal my pictures. But these just the mercurials.
Sheesh.
These might fit you.
I fucking was not into mercurials, and then when I saw those, that specific colorway, I had to do my research.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, like I learned to play soccer just so I can feel more comfortable.
They're 11.5. They might fit you. They run a little big.
That's why I'm trying to save up my money, man. I want to be able to make a purchase from you with this show.
But
I need to get something from you specifically.
these aren't really a Nike, but still off-white.
Isn't Converse a subsidiary of Nike?
Yes, they sell Converses at Nike. So yeah, which is why I think this is actually sick. I need the all clear pair though. Those are tough.
I seen them. Yeah, I seen them. I feel like those would be one of the shoes. Like if you walk around in it too much, like the sweater make them all foggy.
Yeah, they get yellow, which is weird.
But they still dope. Travis ones. That's another just personally, I just want to see it. I've seen it a million times.
Yeah.
Oh man. So funny story. I don't know if you see, I'm pretty sure you've heard of Travis being in Fortnite, right?
Yes.
So I watched it live. I think I watched it live almost every time that it came on. And every time I come on, like I always try to get in the position to see the shoes as close as possible. Like I think
I do the same thing.
Like the second or third time that they showed it, like I made sure I was in that spot, like that he stepped on. I was like, step on me with the Travis Scott one.
With the one in the 6s.
Yes, and the 6s too. All right, let's see. What? Wait.
You ain't know I had these?
I don't know. Did I know you had those?
I thought you did.
Are those new? They're not new.
No, I've had these for a little bit.
Okay, I must have seen them.
Oh, they're dead right now.
Chase, man, you know, it's been a minute.
I know.
I actually talking to Chiz, and I tell him like we gotta find a way to meet up more than once a year. Because the only time that I usually see all my sneaker friends is either at a Show Me Kicks event or if somebody else has something, or if it's like a meetup or something.
Mm-hmm.
I told myself, I'm gonna make a post sometime to where I want to get like anybody that watches the lives or anything. Like I want to get a little second week, like sit down and all take a picture together, or
that would be
like find some time where like everybody can just take a minute to sit down and just take a big, huge picture together.
Yeah, that would be tough. I would be always down as usual.
All right, so you got one more wall, don't you? With stuff.
Those are the Weathermans I just got.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not tall enough to. All right. I'm short king, so I gotta get up on my thing. Oh no, I missed.
The fact that your stack is so tall that you need a step stool.
Yeah, these
Laugh.
have been one of my favorite shoes ever of all time, and I finally just got them back. As you can see, if not dead stock, worn
That's,
once.
I mean, the bottom is my favorite part. Like
Mm-hmm.
for them to think about that, to put like the footprint at the bottom.
Yeah, like the thermal footprint is so sick.
Mm-hmm. Got a question for you on the screen.
We have about 15 vendors already confirmed, and we have another about 10 to 15 pending. So that's about 30. I think we have about total 32, including me. So we're just waiting on people to purchase the tables that are pending, and then we'll have about 8 left.
All right. So we're winding down to the last few minutes of the show here. So I know we talked about a few of your favorite shoes, and you've
Mm-hmm.
actually shown a few of them. So what are those?
Oh, I was able to pull out my girl does custom Vans.
Oh,
She makes
yo.
Yeah, she makes me custom Vans. I just want to shout her out real quick. So
That's
if anyone
big.
if anyone needs custom Vans or Air Force Ones, let me know. She goes
What's her?
crazy.
Where can they find her at?
Oh my god, what's her Instagram? LAURS. So Lors.SNYDER. So Lors.Snyder on Instagram. She does paintings as well. So she kind of go crazy.
Let me see here. All right. Yeah, those was dope. The cartoons where she had
Yeah.
the Cartoon Network joints.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So these are my favorite. I probably wear at least one of these once a day. So these are probably my favorite.
I was just thinking my daughter's mom was talking about doing custom vans just like that. Just get some white vans and customize them. So
Mm-hmm.
that's right down our alley. We definitely gonna be hitting you up for some of them.
Yeah, she's also making me little Uzi ones to kind of match my painting she made me.
Hey, that's dope. She made that too?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I see ya. Your girl in
I
there with
know.
the paints.
I know. She's crazy. So I'm trying to get her hip on her business, but
She just like doing it for fun.
yeah, pretty much.
And you trying to push us to the business. I don't want to do a business. Like, girl, if you don't make
Exactly. That's what I'm telling her.
all right, so I'm gonna give you I want to get like one or two more, like I'll say give me two shoes with really good stories for you. Two shoes that we haven't seen or talked about that have really good stories for you personally.
Okay. Let me here. Hold up. All right. Do you see me?
Yep.
All right. Hold on. I gotta grab them. Probably these and probably these. Oh. All right. So first are my KD4 on pearls.
Oh yes.
Yeah, these shoes mean a lot to me. A lot of my aunts and family has had breast cancer. All have fought through and survived. But I remember getting these. There's a certain lace lock. It was like it literally said "fuck cancer" on it. I had them on here, but that was my old pair, so I had to re-get a pair of these, which I just got. But I remember why these were so special is because, pink is my favorite color. I just love supporting breast cancer. Every year for football, I went all out. And then when I saw these, they were, I mean, at the time, like $300. And this was actually the first shoe I paid over retail for ever. I think I paid like $350, and that was the first shoe I paid over retail for, and I just had to. But this isn't the exact pair, but this is just the A pair.
The
So yeah,
fact that they were so important to you, not only one did you pay over resale for them, but two, you sold them and got them back. Like
yeah,
that right there is the definition of sneaker love.
yep. This exact pair will never leave my collection ever again.
Yeah.
So
Our Pearl collection for KD was super hype. Like it was to a point to where that was like one of the most hype shoes like out was KD on Pearl.
yep. And actually, I'll do this one. And then this is probably kind of the Galaxy foams. Yeah, you know about these. This is the first.
Boys.
Yeah, the first shoe I paid over $500 for, but also this is the shoe that got me into foams. Because I remember when I was in like 6th, 7th grade, wherever year it was, I would see these on like Google, and I've never thought I would ever get them in my life. And I always looked on Flight Club and saw they were fucking just outrageous. And I finally found these at SneakerCon Chicago. It was around my birthday time, and me and my mom went 50-50 on to buy them. And it was they were beat. They still are, always going to be. So it was like 500, and we went 250, and the dude cut me a deal because he knew I didn't know a lot. And so I finally got the shoe I never thought I would have. And this is also one of my favorite shoes ever, which will not leave my collection.
Man,
So,
that is the feeling of searching for a shoe for so long and then putting the work into getting it and like finally having it in your hand is like it's more satisfying than hitting. It's more satisfying
exactly.
than like hitting on a Saturday morning and like having the shoe like shipped to your house like that day. Like to miss out on the shoe, to have to wait and then like finally get it, like even though it's a shoe, and a lot of people that have no clue would think $500 or more for a shoe that's been worn before. That's
It's
like
crazy.
it's crazy. Why would you do that? But it's just a love of the game, man. It's like what we do. It's like people do with art and like people do with cars or like people do with even like exotic animals. Like this is our vice. Like, but I would rather have my vice be some shoes that I can wear and invest in than I don't know, be like drugs or alcohol or something else that anybody else could be in. So like that kind of I guess brings it to a full circle thing with me to where like I started sneakers just because it was like something that I love to do. Like I play sports, like even you play football. It's a little different for you because you wear cleats. But
My cleat collection go crazy.
I was gonna say you probably got a dope collection of cleats since you got some Yeezy cleats. I know you got Yeezy cleats. I know you got Yeezy cleats.
Hold on. Before you continue, I gotta show you my cleat collection because I'm very proud of it.
Let's go.
These are just gonna be my. Hold up. Oh. So, this isn't all of them. These are just like kind of my main ones, and I got a whole garage full. But my cleat collection, I am in love with. So, of course, the Yeezy cleats.
You played them?
Oh yeah, my senior night, graduation night, and playoff played in these. And then the Babe cleats have not worn these yet.
My God, Babe cleats? Jesus.
Yeah. These go crazy.
Oh my God, bro, stop it. You playing football in college, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
And these are my favorite. Bro. My girl made these for me for our anniversary.
Yo, You ain't nobody fucking with you. I don't know people's sneaker cleat collections, but I don't see nobody even fucking with your cleat collection, bro.
Yeah. So and these are gonna be my game cleats, my away cleats, and I gotta get a few more pairs. But these
Where
are
you
crazy.
going to school?
Lake Forest College up in like North Chicago.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited.
Man, I'm excited for you too, bro. I think I remember the first time I saw you with like some football stuff on. I was like, oh, so he plays football too? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man,
I was what, 6th grade at Chesterfield.
mm-hmm. That's when you started.
I think it was like 6th grade.
Mm. Hold on, like you froze a little bit. Okay, there you go. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. I feel like we'll talk some more before the show. I actually had an idea for another little live that we could do before the show, which I'll talk to you about. But thank you for coming on the show again, man. I appreciate it. We've been knowing each other for a long time, man, and that's one of the things that I love about like this sneaker stuff is like outside of sneakers, me and you would have never met. Like you play football, like not to even say it like this, but like you a white kid from Marquette. Like, so there's no way that we would have met like outside of sneakers. But the fact that I did meet you so many years ago in 2014, the young hustle kid Chase at the Show Me Kicks Expos, man. I appreciate you coming on. Keep grinding, bro. Like more, I don't know if anybody's ever told you this or will, but it's so many people watching you. Like they're not gonna say it, like, and they're not gonna like broadcast it. But I know me personally, like, I'm always keep an eye on you just because, like, you a little bro to me now, and at the same time, it's like I respect what you do, and I always want to make sure, like, you one of the people that I'm gonna make sure, like, don't nobody better speak bad of your name, like, then nobody like try to come at you wrong, like for real, like I said, outside of sneakers, wouldn't have known you, but because of that, you bro for me. So again, man, I appreciate you coming on, and I can't wait to see you more and talk to you some more, man.
Yes, sir. You know I love you like an older brother, like you said, and also like you said, whenever you need me, you know I'm always here for you. Whatever you need.
Hold on, let me put myself up. I'm forgetting people can't even see me now. Okay. Yeah. So I was looking at you the whole time. It's like my boy. Okay, so yeah, man, we all good. Like I said, yeah, definitely for the 1,000th time. I appreciate you, man. Keep the grind, keep the hustle going. I'm gonna definitely talk to you more with the show coming up, man. But again, thank you for coming on to the show. Stay safe and keep grinding out here, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon.
All right, I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. All right. So that was my main man, Chase. I love that dude. He is a young hustler. He is doing everything he needs to do to make sure that he's staying on top of his game, from his sneaker business to his school to his football. He has a great relationship with his girl, with his mom. So that's the type of imagery I'm trying to push out into this world. I know it's a lot of negative stuff going on right now, from the coronavirus to police brutality to racial injustice in our community and the world. The one thing that, like I said with Chase, like outside of sneakers we wouldn't have met. So the one thing I feel like that kind of brings a lot of people together right now is sneakers. I can go up to a white guy that might not like black people, but if I look at his feet and he got some shoes that I might be able to relate with, and I got some shoes he can relate with. Like sneakers are different colors and stuff, but they don't see color. If I see somebody with some J's on, I'm not seeing a white dude with some J's. Like I'm seeing a dude that loves sneakers and that has a passion for something that I have a passion for too. So I think if we all kind of keep that same mindset, the world would be a lot better place. It's not gonna happen overnight, and it ain't gonna happen, a couple of days, a couple of weeks. But I feel like instead of looking at each other's faces and seeing skin, look down at the person's shoes. You might be able to connect a little better with them. So Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate all the love and support as always. Thank you for everybody that watched on YouTube. Thank you for everybody that's watching on Facebook. From now on, we're going to continue with the having Super Talks on the Super Talk Live page on Facebook. So they will no longer be on my personal Chris page. They'll be on Super Talk Live on Facebook. So make sure that you all not only like and follow Super Talk Live on Facebook, you also subscribe to the YouTube page, and I have all my Super Talk Lives there. I also made a an Instagram. Let me double check that real quick. I made a Super Talk Instagram. So that is straight up Super Talk Live. So also make sure that you follow on IG at Super Talk Live. And you'll be able to stay up to date with all of the latest news information as far as guests we have coming on, themes for the week. I really want to start doing more giveaways and stuff. It's not enough people. It's not enough people for me to be trying to do giveaways, because I'll basically just be giving stuff to friends of mine that I already know. So I'm gonna wait until I have at least 100 subs on YouTube. So for anybody that's watching, if you're not subscribed, if you're watching on Facebook and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do me a huge favor right now. And go subscribe to my YouTube channel. SHOUPERTRO. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed, make sure that you go. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're watching on Facebook and you're not subscribed to my YouTube, make sure that you head over to YouTube right now. Follow me and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. It is The Shoeperhero. I have everything linked on all my social media. So if you go on my Instagram, it's linked in my bio. If you go on my Facebook, I have several different links on my Facebook page. On the Super Talk page, there's an actual button at the top where you can go straight to my YouTube. And then also on my Shoeperhero page on Facebook, there's another link straight to my YouTube. So there's plenty of ways to get to it. When you do get there, it's as easy as a click of a button. Hit subscribe. And then there's also a notification bell that notifies you whenever I do go live. So again, I appreciate the love and support. Thank y'all for sticking around. We're at about 1 hour and 15 minutes right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I saw somebody noticed this earlier. Yes, Riley, it is a Funko Pop. This is my Miles Morales Chase that I have. This is my Miles Morales Gamerverse Chase. I am into Funko Pops as well. I will be releasing some Funko Pop videos pretty soon. Just kind of some stuff I have in my collection. I also will have Funko Pops for sale at the event on July 25th. So the event is Laced Up STL, and it's July 25th in St. Louis, Missouri. So there's more information on that on all my forms of social media. So you can follow me on anything and look, I have some type of post about Laced Up STL on there. So you can go on there and find that. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. Thank everybody for watching. I appreciate all the love and support as always. I appreciate my guest Chase for coming on and showing some love. He's the creator of Laced Up STL. So I'm going to be talking to him within the next couple of weeks so we can try to get some stuff locked in for that for y'all. And we're going to have a good time, man. Again, I appreciate everybody for watching and sticking around this long. Thursday, I don't know if I'll have a guest on Thursday, but I am going to go over this weekend's sneaker releases and how to make sure that you get all of that. I'm going to have detailed links in my descriptions and everything. So if you're looking to get any releases this weekend, make sure you tune in on Thursday so you can get all the up-to-date ways to get everything you need at the lowest prices possible. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you follow me on all my forms of social media. Instagram at The Shoeperhero. YouTube at The Shoeperhero. Facebook, everywhere else you can search Shoepertalk Live, the superhero, and you'll see my little face pop up. Thank y'all. Love y'all. And until Thursday at 8 o'clock. Peace.